Mechwarrior Online's free mech for the month of February is going to be the Firestarter 9S. Hello friends, I'm still TTB. Welcome back to some Mechwarrior Online news. Let's talk about the Firestarter 9S February free mech event real quick. I'm going to talk about what you have to do to get the challenges done, what you have to do exactly to get the mech, and then I'm going to share a couple of builds for that new mech that you just got as well. So stay tuned for that. Let's scroll down here. The event is starting right now on the 8th of February. It's going to last 30 days. And you can redeem the rewards up to 2 weeks after the event ends. So don't forget to redeem your free mech. Would be a shame if you just left it out there to dry and just goes away without you having it in your mech bay. Now, let's have a look at the elements of this little challenge here. Light a mech, gain 1 victory, 7 days premium time as always. Really easy to do, just play the game. When you get your first victory, you get 7 days premium time. Really nice for people that don't have much money or are short on premium time. Then, for 10 UAV detections and 1 UAV locked damage, you get an advanced UAV in a quantity of 20, and you will get 300 MC for that. Fire and move, you will have to get 10 scouting rewards and 10 hit and run counts. For that, you will get a bolt-on kabuki mask for that new Firestarter. That is interesting. I have no idea how this is going to look like, but it's probably going to be pretty cool. So that's really nice, and you will just get that by playing the game, guys. Don't worry about it. Then you have to get 500 AMS missile destroyed and 50 components destroyed to get the Hot Rod Firestarter pattern. If you're wondering on how to deal with missiles and what the best AMS mechs are, there is going to be a AMS anti-missile guide that will deal with how you play against missiles, what you can build against missiles, and how you generally avoid them. So stay tuned for that as well. That's going to be released in the next couple of days. Suppressive Fire. You will have to do 5,000 ballistic weapon damage. For that, you will get a Iron Vat cockpit hanging item. For Balls of Fire, earn 5,000 missile weapon damage. You will get a cockpit mounted cauldron that is a warhorn. That's really nice. Do get that. I find it funny that they call it Balls of Fire and then make it a missile challenge because, let's face it, a lot of people are going to learn boat that. My recommendation is, guys, don't learn boat it. Work on your MWO skills. Pick a mech that can run MRMs very well, Quick Try IV4, Griffin 10, for example, or even an assault mech, and just go with that. Trust me, it's going to help develop your skills. It's much better than sitting at 1,000 meters and waiting for those Lerm locks. And then, feel the burn. That is nice. 5,000 energy weapon damage. You will get a Flame Torch cockpit starting item. So, do 5,000 damage each for all of the weapon types. And then, now we get to the good stuff. The Hunk of Burning Love will have to get a total of 7 wins, 20 kill assists, 40 lens information, 9,500 accumulated match score, and 30 kills or kill most damage dealt. And for that, you will get a free mech bay and your free Firestarter 9S champion mech. Champion mech means you get 30% more XP on the mech, so no Seabuild bonus, but it's going to help you level that mech up a little bit faster. So for the mech, you only have to do this one part of the challenge, but I recommend you just do it totally. And let's be fair. Until you get all of that done, you will have the other rewards unlocked as well. Now, guys, let's go ahead and hop on over to Mechwarrior Online, and let's have a look at a couple of builds. All right, guys, here we are in Mechwarrior Online with our Firestarter 9S. This is the variant that is the normal variant. This is the one that I have right now. I don't have the mech unlocked yet because the event hasn't started yet. Fivehead, right? So let's talk about this mech real quick. From the get-go, you get extra, I believe, 15% flamer range as a quirk and 5% energy heat, plus of course structure and armor quirks to help this mech survive. But yeah, it's energy heat 5% and 15% flamer range. I'm gonna recommend 3 builds for you guys to try out. Of course, you can do a lot more, but these are gonna be like 3 solid builds that will help you win some matches. Quick caveat, I'm not going to recommend any flamer builds. Yes, you're getting a mech that's called the Firestarter that is iconic for having flamers, and I'm recommending not to use flamers. Why is that? Flamers in Mechwarrior Online are a gimmick weapon. They require you to get very close to your targets. They generate a lot of heat for you. They do 0 damage. So they are super situational. And yes, it can like very rarely lead to a really cool fight where you just dominate an enemy because he's got all energy weapons and you've got a couple of flamers and you just shut him down all the time. But realistically speaking, you're gonna do better for your team if you just use normal weapons. So, first build I'm gonna show you guys is this one. This one has 6 small lasers and an Ppc. With the ERPPC, you can keep poking at targets at any range, basically, and once targets get closer to you, once they are at about, I want to say about 200 meters or so, 250, you chain in the small lasers for some really nice damage. Keep in mind, guys, 6 small lasers, that's more than an AC-20 in terms of damage per second. So this is going to be really, really solid. It's going to be giving you the ability to deal damage at longer ranges, shoot down UAVs as well, and then just keep on firing those small lasers. And 2 jump jets should be enough jumpiness for this particular mech. Then the other build I want to show you guys is a light PPC build, where we also make use of the AMS slots, because this mech has 2 AMS slots. So what we can do is we can do 3 light PPCs and 4 small lasers, plus 2 AMS, 2 tons of AMS ammo, 2 jump jets in one of each leg, and then we have the left torso with another jump jet, plus double heat sinks and an XL195 engine. So this is going to be a slower mech, but it has jumpiness and it has triple IPPCs, so it's going to be poking all the time. And then once you get a little bit closer to your target, you chain in the small lasers, and the AMS allows you to keep a nice AMS bubble around your teammates. And then last build, this is super straightforward, also fairly easy to build. You just throw on 6 medium lasers, double AMS, 1 ton of ammo each, XL engine 285, and 2 jump jets, plus an extra double heatsink in the right torso. This is going to make this mech very fast at 131 kph, have some jump distance of about 30 meters, and some relatively okay heat management, I would say. If it's too hot, tone down the engine a little bit and add another 1 or 2 double heatsinks. Well, guys, actually, if I look at this, you could also go full ferrofibrous, but you can't really do much with that. It would allow you to maybe get a bigger engine or so, but you would have to sacrifice a heatsink. So I don't think that's worth it. So light ferro is probably the play here. But as I said, maybe look into like going with light 255, for example, and adding a couple more heatsinks, basically 2 in this case. It's really a toss-up here, but I think if you go medium lasers, get the speed, get the 131 kph, and make the most out of your nice new Inner Sphere light mech. Guys, I hope this video was helpful to you. If it was, share it with your friends. Hit the thumbs up button if you haven't done so yet. And of course, if you want to support me in doing this full time, check out the links in the video description below. This has been TTB. Have a nice day.